Well, Gangland, Carolina Jackpot coming at you Sunday afternoon. Man, football season, regular season, as it were, is over with. And boy, the news out of Columbia just keeps on coming, doesn't it? It just absolutely keeps on coming. So apparently, Marshawn Lloyd, who wears number 1, plays for the Gamecocks. What is he? Was a junior running back. He's got a couple more years left to play. He may have 3 years left to play. I'm not quite sure. Looks like he's leaving South Carolina. That looks to be the writing on the wall that I gather from things I've seen the past couple of hours, developments this afternoon. Look, it's 2022, folks. If we're going to leave a place, we don't make an official announcement. We don't schedule a little press conference at our high school or anywhere we could get some cameras around to actually tell people what's going on. We don't do any of that stuff. You know, what we do in 2022, when we're going to enter the transfer portal, and when we make that decision, what we do is we first have to beg for attention by taking our Twitter bio and changing it. Marshawn has taken his Twitter bio, he's taken all the Gamecock stuff off of it, and he sent out a cryptic tweet that says something to the effect of, sympathy never gets you anywhere. Go get it, uno. And what's that mean? I don't know. But, you know, in 2022, a Twitter bio, it defines who you are. Not your character, not what you've done in the past, not your moral compass, not what you plan on doing in the future, not the person that you are, not your preacher, not your mama, not your daddy, not your counselor, nobody. None of that determines who you are. It's your Twitter bio. That says everything about you. So he wiped his Twitter bio clean of South Carolina related shit. And to me, it looks to me like the guy's leaving, and that seems to be what everyone else has deduced from this as well, even though he hasn't come out yet and definitively said that he's leaving. If he indeed does, is the South Carolina football program going to fall apart? No. Marshawn, to me, was the best back in the state when he was healthy. I know I've said that a lot this year, and people thought that I threw that term around rather loosely. But the reality is, this guy had some amazing moves, but he's never quite been the back that he was in high school. He got hurt on his first day of fall camp at South Carolina in 2020, tore his ACL, was out for an entire year. Last year, he looked okay, looked a little bit ginger at times. Really wasn't... He didn't come off that injury and look like he wasn't injured the previous year, if you get what I'm saying. Now, this year comes out, the first half of the season, he looked great. And that's where I said, hey, this dude's the best back in the state. That was not just to needle the Clemson fans about Will Shitley. That was also an observation that I made. But best back in the state when you're healthy. I mean, he had a deep thigh bruise the entire second half of the season, except for the Clemson game, is that you were out with a deep thigh bruise every week. And, you know, after a while, this stuff gets old. And I'm not saying that I'm a medical expert. I'm not saying that I work in a training room. But, you know, I don't think Larry Zonka, Ricky Williams, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders, Earl Campbell, Eddie George, hell, any of these running backs from back in the day, I think a lot of them probably played through some deep thigh bruises. I think they probably played through some deep thigh bruises. But that's just Carolina Jackpot's opinion. I don't know, but that just seems a little bit taffy soft to me. Why would he leave South Carolina after the finish we had of the season? I don't really know. Does it have something to do with NIL money? Maybe. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I think in order to get that NIL money, I think you either have to be a recruit that people are really, really wanting to come into your program. They'll get the NIL money. Or you have to be somebody who's really, really good. I mean, if you're not that great and you stay on the shelf more than half the time, I don't think anybody's really looking to shell out a whole lot of NIL money for you. I'm just not. And that's just me being frank. And if that sounds a bit harsh, a bit ugly, then so be it. I'm sure I'll have some of the Gamecock family that come on here and battle with me. You don't know what you're talking about. You're always negative about the team. And no, I'm not, but I don't look through things with garnet glasses on either. It also could be the offensive coordinator situation. And I thought that these talks had cooled off a lot, which was great. And just the best news I'd heard in several days. But apparently the talks with Rudy Bob, the old Dole Loggins, the tight ends coach at Arkansas, are heating back up again. And from all accounts that I can see from the South Carolina beat writers and people in the know, they're set to make an announcement maybe Tuesday-ish that he's going to be the new offensive coordinator. I don't like this hire. I don't like it one bit. And go on ahead, throw shade at me on that one too. Tell me I'm an idiot. Tell me I don't know football. Tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Tell me I don't know my ass from a hole in the ground. The guy was the worst offensive coordinator in the NFL 2 seasons in a row. He won an award for that. So I'm sorry if I'm not head over heels in love with the fact that he may be coming here to lead our offense. It's just absolutely insane to me to think that that's going to turn out to be a successful venture. But Shane Beamer's the coach. You make the decision. You're going to have to live and die with it, okay? I'm going to still be a big old cock. After you're gone, I was one before you got here. Unless I leave this earth for some reason, I'll still be a big old Gamecock fan by the time Shane Beamer's gone, by the time any of these people are gone from South Carolina. It's just the way that it is. But this is going to be a pivotal hire for his upward trajectory that he seems to be on in his career right now. You want to continue that upward trajectory. You don't want to backslide, man. You don't want to backslide. You need to upgrade from Marcus Satterfield. My God, it shouldn't be hard to do. This guy was horrible. This guy didn't know what he was doing. And you know what? I'm starting to think Shane Beamer doesn't know what he's doing. I'm starting to think that he doesn't know what he's doing as far as making these hires. So I hope it works out for you. If Marshawn Lloyd leaves, which it looks like he is, good luck to you, as it's all I can say. You need to toughen up, and you need to start playing with a little bit more of that fire that you had in high school. Hopefully, you'll go somewhere that can get you the attention that you need, that you're seeking, and you'll be a great player. I'm not ever going to hope for someone that wore the garnet and black to not play well unless he transferred to Clemson, and that would be the only case that I would ever do that, or if he was playing the Gamecocks in a game. Other than that, I mean, I wish nothing but success for you, whatever you decide to do. Shane Beamer, you might need to ask someone for some advice on this one. Just food for thought. John Chatbot. I'll see you guys later. Appreciate it. Peace. I'm out of here. Still though, go Gamecocks and go Coach Beamer. Woo!